from Gledhill Customs. What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've made a video, any tutorials or anything. I apologize. It's been a hectic year, transitioning the shop from Colorado back into northern Utah, amongst about a million other things. It's been hectic, so I apologize. I have some time today though, so I figured I would take this opportunity to go over stitching borders, right? It's important, very important to do. Put a lot of time into protecting your actual borders, or pardon me, into not protecting, but you put a lot of time into making your borders, having them look nice. If you're doing the recessed borders, you want to protect them. This also can be used for the embossed method, which essentially you don't cut borders in, you just use your iron and create a border with your iron. So pretty simple to do. I'll go over it. I've got a couple of frames here that I've been working on. So this one I've already gone ahead and done the work to. You can see kind of that I've burnt it in after I cut it. I cut all my borders. I'm going to switch the camera around here in just a minute and actually show you how to do it on this guy. See, I got it put in here, but we'll go through and we'll do all these other borders. So when you stitch your border in, you're putting a barrier between the border that you spent so much time on, perfecting and making it all nice, right? And your stippling. Okay, we're putting that wall there, and is what it does is it gives you something to stipple up to, and that way, you know, you can, like I said, protect your borders. You spend so much time on them, let's keep them looking good. A lot of times guys will overlap their borders, and if you want it to look professional, you know, instead of just kind of half-ass homemade, right, you want to stitch these borders in. Super simple. Let me show you what I use to do it. Like I said, you'll see it here in just a minute once I get it flipped around. But so this tip is the one that I use. It's generic. It comes with literally any wood burner or soldering iron. Ow, God, that was hot. Touch yourself. It comes with any kit you get. Okay, they're just the typical run of the mill. It's a small round bit. It's super easy with that bit or with that tip. I don't know what everybody else uses, but that's the one that I found works the best. Yeah, so let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so. I'm gonna get everything switched around. I'm going to move the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing, and I'll kind of walk you through it as I'm doing it. So let's get it. All right, and we're back. So here you can see where I've gone through and get my finger out of the way, where I've gone through and created this outline. Okay. The point of that is it protects your borders. It gives you something to work up to. So now let me show you how I do it. Super simple. You want to, wherever you're going to start, okay, you want to set your iron down, and I'll find my glasses so I can see what I'm doing here, sorry. Okay, so you want to set your iron down, and as that heat starts to react with the polymer, it's going to form a puddle, essentially. And all you're doing is you're pulling that puddle around, okay? If you need to, you can work it over back into the borders. It's best to kind of start out a little bit. You see how bad I shake? Everybody always makes fun of me, but okay. Coming in, there's my puddle forming, and I'm just going to pull the puddle. Okay, and you can see when it starts coming out that I just push in a little bit, and it puts it right back up against that border there. Oops. This is a hell of an angle. I apologize. I'm trying to do this, keep it all in the angle there, but gonna just continue on, keep pulling my wall. You know, in the construction world, this is called a windrow, like when you windrow the dirt or whatever. And sometimes if, like you see right through here, it's kind of pulled out away, I'll just run my iron back along it, and it just kind of helps straighten that up a little bit. Okay, gonna come around and work through this corner where his magwell is going to set. But that's it. I mean, it's as simple as that, right? But this little step is so important in making your framework look professional, you know, like you've paid to have it done. A lot of these guys start out, a lot of us, I guess, start out in the same spot. We're all at home guys, you know, and turn it into an actual career. Some still just do it as a hobby, but this is what sets these jobs apart, is the little attention to detail. Pull this through and just keep going. Now, so this is, like I said, the term is called stitching it in. If you're doing the embossed border, it's the same thing, just minus the recessed border. So a lot of guys say start out doing embossed borders. You know, if you are afraid to actually cut your frame up, you know, and use your Dremel to do your recessed borders, then go ahead and just do an embossed border. It's simple, it's quick, it's effective, and it gives you something to stipple against. Turn it and keep following it through. Cool little index point there. Oh, here comes Dahmer. Because of the angle with this camera right here, it's kind of tricky, so I'm just gonna run this one down, tie it back together, and then I can finish the rest in a minute. But okay, it's as simple as that, guys. Now when I stipple, I can work right up to, like I showed you earlier, right up to my edge here without worrying about crossing into my borders. If you're not careful, you still can, but this gives you something to work against. And if you're off just a little bit, if you're doing a structured pattern or something and you stop, say here, that little bit of negative space is fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. Well, I don't think there's any sense in beating a dead horse, so I'm gonna flip this camera back around and we'll finish this up. That's it. What did I tell you? Super simple, super effective though, right? If you want that finished look, the professionally done look, that's what you need to do. Dahmer wants me to throw his toy. Come here, Dahmer. Oh, say hi. Damn dog. So yeah, that's it. You know, I'm gonna get back at it. Like I said, I know it's been a while. I know this is a short video. Let me know what you think in the comment section or whatever. I do my best. I get so many messages. It's a blessing and a curse, you know, on all these different social media platforms. It's hard to keep up, but I do my best. So keep letting me know if there's something that you want to see me go over. Reach out. I appreciate, as always, your guys' support. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. Dahmer wouldn't be able to play with tape or whatever he wants, you know, but you guys are the rock stars with this stuff, man. I appreciate you all so much. Keep grinding. 2022 is going to be a hell of a year. We've got some big changes happening here at Gledhill Customs. Can't wait to tell you guys all about it and to show you guys what is coming through the pipeline. Now's not the time though, so That's once again, appreciate everything you guys do. Have a good year.